Now, two sisters in the United Kingdom are attempting to fundraise £500,000 for potentially life-saving treatment for their rare medical condition. Verity Grainger and Zilla Scorer both have MNGIE. It's so uncommon, in fact, that only 200 people have been diagnosed with it worldwide, but it is a condition that has already taken the life of their elder sister. Joining us now on the programme, Verity, Verity's partner Josh and Zilla. Lovely to see you all, and I really appreciate taking your time to talk about something that I know is very close to your hearts. Josh, let's start with you if we can. Just explain the condition and indeed the treatment for us. You've done an awful lot of work in this.
Yeah, so MNGI, Mingy or Mingy is the abbreviation of mitochondrial neurogastrointestinal encephalomyopathy. So it's a bit of a mouthful. And like you say, it's an ultra-rare degenerative mitochondrial condition that at the time of diagnosis, Verity's diagnosis, she was first to be diagnosed in 2016. There was only reported 100 cases worldwide, and now we've been told there's around 200. And the treatment involved that we're raising money for is essentially what Mingy does is they have a deficiency or lack of an enzyme which clears metabolites from the bloodstream. So if they're left in the system, they damage cells, they damage mitochondria. And what the treatment does is essentially provide that enzyme, manufactured enzyme in encapsulated form, puts it back into the body using the patient's own blood, and would need to be done every 4 to 6 weeks.
Well, let's bring in Zilla at this point. And Zilla, of course, you lost your sister, which must be incredibly hard. I just wonder if you can tell us just a little bit about her.
Gail, she was amazing. She was always there for us if we had any questions or anything that we needed to know about it. Or she was there and was always wanting to make sure we were happy and everything was okay with us.
She sounds remarkable. Verity, then, tell us what you want to do. You want to raise some money, £500,000. It's an awful lot of cash, but this could potentially be life-saving, couldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think the real push for us was, the whole time we'd look at Gail and think, she's got it, she's okay. And then obviously when we lost her, we were suddenly like, okay, we have to do something now. Like time's not in our favour, and we've got a little boy who I'm desperate to see grow up, and I just we just wanted to do something to give ourselves and our little family some hope for the future.
Yeah, we just saw a lovely picture of you all together. He looks great, but also perhaps a terror. I don't know. I'm thinking perhaps that's the look of a child who's planning something.
No, he's a really good kid, and I mean, like, we're so fortunate in fact that he understands that, I can't carry him, I can't lift him, there's a lot of things I can't do because of my muscle weaknesses. So he's really understanding of that, and he's super.
Zilla, you don't need to speak to us in any great detail, but just, Zilla, I wonder if you can just give us an idea of how hard life can be day to day with this.
Oh, it can be very hard. You never know when you wake up what mood you're going to be in. But my main problem at the moment is my stomach, that I can't absorb the nutrition, so you're forever having to eat. You've got to have food supplements, and I can't eat normal portion size meals. So I do spend so much time eating, and I do find it incredibly hard to swallow. So the consequences in my life is that I can't put the weight on. I can't sit down for a long time because I've got very little padding on my backside. So it makes it extremely painful. And I also get so tired doing things just day to day that people take for granted. And I also have regular hospital visits to make sure that everything is okay.
Well, I think you and your sisters have done incredibly well to remain so positive through all of this. Josh, I wonder, because of course we're the only two blokes here, so let's give a final word to us, shall we? It must be seriously, it must be very difficult being on the sidelines and all of this. If people want to help and perhaps contribute towards the treatment, give us an idea of how they can do so.
Yeah, so we have many social media channels open, but the best thing to do is, I know there's an article going out with this as well, with a link that clicks through to our Just Giving page. But if you can't do that, if you just search on the internet, Verity Grainger or Verity Grainger MNGIE, you'll find the page that way, and donations will help us to, get this started and give our family a chance.
We will make sure that we put out all the links on our social media platforms, including our own. It's on our website at the moment. Verity, Josh, Zilla, thanks very much for speaking to us this morning. Wishing you all the very best, okay?
Thank you very much.
Everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Time for the sport, Gail.